My friend told me that I am creepy for dating my girlfriend because she hasn't developed after 8 years of age, so I am cutting ties with her and make her cry with jealousy. My girlfriend, Julie, has a weird obsession with cartoons. I don't mind it. She had a really rough childhood where she wasn't allowed to watch any children's shows. She only started watching after she turned 18 and moved out. She watches everything. But her most favorite ones are SpongeBob SquarePants, Powerpuff Girls, Phineas and Ferb, Teen Titans and many more. If I am being honest, I like this obsession of hers even if it is kinda weird to me to see a grown-up adult watching a kid's show. But I think everyone should have a childhood which she clearly missed. So, last week, I threw a get-together at my house. I invited all of my friends. My best friend Rachel was also there. She has been my best friend for almost 15 years now. She has met Julie. And I never thought they had any bad blood between them. Rachel seems to really like Julie. So, at the party we were all having fun and playing games. I should mention that Rachel was wearing a fedora. Julie had to stay late for work that day. When she arrived, the party had already started. So when Rachel came to say hi she didn't have her fedora on her head. She put that hat on in front of Julie and Julie said in a mimicking Doofenshmirtz's voice Perry the Platypus. She thought this was funny because Rachel's last name is Perry. So, Julie made a joke that she only gets it. I smirked a little. But it seems to have caught Rachel off guard. When Julie went inside the room to change, Rachel, in front of everyone, told me my girlfriend was rude. I apologized and explained this is just a harmless joke she does and this is a line from her favorite TV show Phineas and Ferb. She didn't let it go. Instead she started to press this matter even more. She asked me how can I date a literal child? And it is really embarrassing that she behaves like one. I told her that's just how she is. She doubled down and told me she finds it a little creepy that I am dating someone whose brain hasn't developed after 8 years of age. I find it a little offensive because Julie is very smart and works in a STEM field. Rachel also made some odd and hurtful comments seeing my girlfriend's plushie and doll collection. When I tried to defend Julie, Rachel would just shrug and say I am your friend. I know what's best for you. She said I shouldn't date someone so immature like Julie and I am better off with someone more mature. I told her to mind her own business and that what Julie likes is none of her business. And my dating life is my choice. She should stay the fuck out of it. Rachel was giving me and Julie cold shoulders throughout the party. Later that day she messaged me and said she cannot believe I was such a jerk to her because of my girlfriend and that I am throwing away our friendship because of her. She hasn't talked to any of us. Julie made plans with Rachel to go on shopping but Rachel just said she is busy in a text and hasn't contacted her. Julie is sad too because she was excited for their shopping spree. I didn't tell Julie about our fight because she adores Rachel. She would be crushed to know what Rachel has said about her. I am wondering if I went too far. Update, I did talk to Rachel about it. I explained it to her how rude she was. I did tell my girlfriend why Rachel was upset. Julie was not mad. Instead she was very apologetic. She said if she knew Rachel would be upset of her little joke she would have never said anything. She wants to apologize to Rachel. I tried to explain she has nothing to apologize for. She didn't do anything wrong, instead Rachel was the one who overreacted. But Julie put her foot down and invited Rachel on a dinner. Julie said sorry. She told Rachel about her childhood. About how her parents were strict and never let her have toys or let her siblings watch cartoon because they were academic nut who thought those things were too distracting. Julie even cried while telling some of the stories, one of which was when her father beat her because he found a book of Harry Potter under her bed. She escaped that place after she turned 18. Rachel was good and apologized as well. She said she didn't knew Julie had such rough childhood and she was so insensitive towards her. I thought this was it. Rachel had finally learned her lesson, but when the dinner was done Rachel took me out to talk privately. She told she is now 100% sure Julie is not right for me. I asked her why? She told me Julie has a lot of trauma and I shouldn't be the one to carry the burden. She thinks Julie's past is going to be a problem if we ever have kids. She might start abusing them too. I was angry. I told her Julie is nothing like that. She is sweet and kind. She has been going to therapy because of her childhood trauma, so she shouldn't be too hard on her. I even asked if she was jealous of Julie. Rachel did fumble on her words while saying no. We got into an argument and in the end I told her I want some space from her. She has no right to dictate who is right or wrong for me just because she got it right 2 times. She always had problem whenever I dated someone. She has no right over me and my life. Rachel started crying. I called an Uber for her but didn't say a word beyond it. Rachel won't stop calling me. She was blaming Julie for ruining our friendship and accused her of being a cheater. I told Julie about the whole argument. She cried a lot because she never wanted her little joke to escalate so far. But she agreed Rachel went too far. Rachel sent some very hurtful messages to me about Julie. I didn't tell those to her. Julie has also blocked Rachel. She was pissed too when she heard Rachel thinks Julie would also become an abuser. Also to those people who said that Rachel never liking my ex is a red flag. Well, she has a good reason to not like them. Before Julie I had 2 serious relationships before. My first ex cheated on me. Rachel warned me about her but I brushed it off. My second ex was very controlling and toxic. When we broke up she slashed my car tire. That's why I sort of think Rachel has good intuition about people. But not this time because I know she is wrong about Julie. And Rachel always had something to say whenever I wanted to date a girl. Even if she turns out to be right about Julie, I do think Rachel is just too involved in my personal life.